The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get it with a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
With 6 seconds left on the clock, Gannon Schwartz, misdirection, goes out to the right. He's got a man in the end zone. Two-point conversion for the Vikings!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
In motion comes Neal. Play fake to Neal.
Got him.
Eli Mikulkevich down the field. Hauled in by the Cardinals!
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Bondi Family Dental,
Sargento Cheese, Lens Truck Center, Right Way Home Improvement, Taco Bell,
Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Quest Interiors, Wisconsin Lighting Lab,
BCI Burke, Marion University, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Musa Sheet Metal,
Coal, Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Marco Tax Service, Winnebago Lutheran Academy,
Bob's Pizza, AirTech, Silica for your home, The Wellness Way,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Roush Insurance, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Bristol Morgan Bank, New Medical Center, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Hopper's Silk Screen and Embroidery,
Smith Builders, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Brad Taglia-Petra, American Family Insurance Agent, Everson Law Office,
Michaels Corporation, Aurora Healthcare, Vogel Family Dentistry, Anders Auto Parts, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings,
Sauer Family Dental.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Coming live here from the Lions Den in Lomira, Wisconsin, where we're still getting JV battling down on the court. 28-26 or 28-28 rather, with 1.6 seconds left in overtime already. Should be an interesting one here as Lomira just made a clutch layup with under 10 seconds left to tie us up. Now we'll get a timeout called by the Spartans, trying to get one last playoff before the final buzzer. Just kind of crazy because I started thinking we'd be done by now. Instead, we're continuing to play on, but wanted to bring you guys in, let you know what's happening. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, well, we'll see if we're in double OT or if we're heading to the varsity game.
Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe, with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back to the Lions Den as we officially welcome you in here. The Laconia Spartans taking down the Lomira Lions at home for JV there by a margin of 4. Double overtime. It was a close one all throughout. The Lions kind of made a comeback late there, had a last-second bucket in the original overtime, but Laconia pulling away with it at the end. Anyways, welcome in here to Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Makai Ackerman joined by Jacob. We have Taylor and Kaya down on the floor for us tonight for what should be a good game, a flyweight conference matchup, the first for both of these two teams. The 0-2 Laconia Spartans come on into town to take on the undefeated Lomira Lions. We will step aside, hear from some more sponsors, and when we come back, a little pregame information about both these squads.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy 12 and a half minutes left here of the pregame warm-ups for both of these Flyweight Conference squads. Kind of the tale of two sides of the same coin. The 0-2 Spartans, who have dominated the Flyweight Conference over the last 4 seasons, especially 0-2 now in non-conference play, but they come into conference play today against the Lions, who have been on a heater, and that's in partially thanks to their sophomore Josie Christian, who has been nothing short of phenomenal. She had that first team all-conference as a freshman last year. She was voted in unanimously. She comes into this season right now, we'll talk about it a little later, but currently averaging over 30 points a game in their first 2 starts, and man, she has looked electric, Jacob.
Yeah, she's been their leading scorer for the first 2 games against Kewaskum and against Horicon. Against Kewaskum, she had a 30-point game, and last game she had not close to that. And, I think she'll be a real problem for the Spartans tonight.
Definitely one of the biggest problems for the Spartans. We'll get into some other scorers as far as we go to Lomira in a little bit, because they actually do have their stats online. Not too much for Laconia. I think you were talking about head coach Chris Morgan. Wasn't exactly sure how to put the stats down on Bound yet, but so nothing on the internet for what we could find for stats for the players, but we know who the key players are going to be. We've had previous track records from this team. I mean, if we just take a look back over the last 4 seasons, like we said, the Spartans have won the Flyweight Conference all 4 seasons. In that time in conference play, Chris Morgan and company have been 55-1. Only 1 loss in the last 4 seasons in conference play. Just magical. And obviously that team led by the junior star, Finley Morgan, who's already got that 1D1 offer. Looking to get some more only in her junior season. She's still got plenty of time, so should be an interesting one out here tonight. Tell me what we can expect for the Spartans side, Jacob.
Yeah, for the Spartans, I'm looking that they're probably going to try and push and try and make Josie Christian uncomfortable, and they're going to try and put as much as they can out there and try and throw this Lomira defense off. They're also going to try and pressure Josie Christian quite a bit on the defensive side. Yes, being led by Finley Morgan, with only 2 seniors on the team, some juniors do have to step up, and some younger players too. This is a relatively young team, only 2 seniors. Majority are juniors, and a lot of underclassmen.
Yeah, a lot of underclassmen, losing a lot of that starting group who was here for all 4 years. The last 4 years, 2 state championships for the Lady Spartans. Obviously just falling short to Utzberg, who would go on to win the state championship last season. But, man, a lot of girls leaving, but this program is still very talented. Before we send it to ads, I want to shout out that YouTube comment section out there. Make sure you guys leave something down there. But we got Katie Pozolinsky saying, "Let's go, Lady Spartans." Mark Toppin saying, "Let's go, Lady Spartans basketball." A couple of you guys just discussing why we were so late. It was that JV game, but to answer your question, Katie, Laconia took that one down. I believe they won that one by 4. So the Lions just couldn't pull it out at the end there, but a double overtime thriller. We will step aside a couple more times, run a few more ads, and when we come back, talking all about the Lomira Lions.
Y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back here to the Lions Den in Lomira, Wisconsin, a flyweight conference matchup, and I feel like every time I start talking, the band starts playing, but it's lovely. We love having them here. They're extremely loud tonight. We talked about the scale of this band. Good shot from Taylor down there, but quite a large band, and I'm sure you can hear it in my microphone. They are just a blaring, but always good to have them here. Definitely pumps up the student section, and I get pumped up from it, so love having them here. Let's go talk Lomira Lions. It is their home game. They're undefeated on the season still, a couple of non-conference wins. We'll pull those up here. Those being against Kewaskum back on the 21st. They won 62-42. And then against Horicon on the 25th. That one they took down 77-46. Top scorers for the Lions, obviously, like we talked about, the sophomore Josie Christian. 30 points a game is what she's averaging, shooting 47% from the field. Just unreal numbers. Definitely been the breakout star, obviously coming in last year, winning first team all-conference with the unanimous vote, and she is on that pace once again. Right behind her for points, Kennedy Gable. She's averaging just over 11 points per game, shooting 34% from the field. And rounding out the top three, another sophomore. All three sophomores actually in the top three scoring for Lomira is Lily Christian. She's averaging 8.5 per game. Going down to rebounds, Josie Christian. Look who she leads that one as well. 12 rebounds per game, 3.5 offensive, and 8.5 defensive. Behind her, Lily Christian with 9.5 per game. And Brianna Free rounding out that top three with 5.5 rebounds per game. Moving on to assists, Josie Christian. What stat doesn't she lead? The sophomore is all over it with 3.5 per game. Under her, Jadalee Lidke, the junior, with 2 per game, and Kennedy Gable back to the sophomore for 2 per game. Should be an interesting matchup, Jacob. Tell me what you've seen from this Lions team so far.
Yeah, I've only watched one of their games, which was their game against Horicon, and they really like to pressure from behind, and Jadalee Lidke likes to get behind and chase up the floor and then try and pickpocket the person that has the ball. And so they're going to be a defensive threat, and they're going to try and take the ball away as much as possible, cause some turnovers, and hopefully come out on top of this one.
Yeah, definitely, and I think something to look at for this Lomira team, too. Obviously, they started 2-0, some pretty good wins against Kewaskum and Horicon, and now they move on to conference play, and this is really where the battle starts, and it's kind of where they get tested, right? Because we know the Spartans have been the king of this jungle, like literally the king of this jungle for the last 4 years plus under the reign of Chris Morgan. We talked about the 55-1 in conference play. Nobody's been able to beat them. Back-to-back conference winners. They're making it to state championships. They're winning those. They're making deep playoff runs. They've been the team to beat. And now starting your conference matchup like this at home, which is great for them, but against the Spartans, it's not going to be an easy one. We'll see how they play it.
Yeah, this Lomira team is going to have a test for them tonight, and they're going to try and keep their winning streak alive, and not better than to bring in an opponent that they want to show who they are. And like some coaches say, conference play is a whole different season. You have a whole different opponent. You got a whole different outlook at that. You got to just push yourself to the limit. You got to play minutes that you got to be ready at all times.
That's exactly right, because, I mean, we've heard the buzz, right? 0-2 for the Spartans to start their season, 2 non-conference losses. Those both against Deerfield. They lost that one 55-47, and against Xavier way earlier in the season, 66-51. So some close losses, but still, nonetheless, they're 0-2 on the score sheet. But when you get to conference play, it's a whole different animal. We've heard people talk about all season how a ton of that depth from the Spartans have left after last year. That graduating class has been so strong with them through those 4 years of domination. But, hey, we haven't even hit conference play yet. They lost 2 games, so what? Chris Morgan and this team have been prepped. They've been here before. They're a proven contender. We'll see if they can come into Lomira tonight, get a conference win, and, basically just breeze off everybody who's been doubting on them.
Yeah, a lot of predictions out there on the conference of who's going to take the conference. A lot of those predictions. And the number one that they have predicted is Laconia is going to take the conference, but Lomira is number 2. We'll see who can prove that tonight.
That's exactly right. Should be what's predicted to be the 1-2 teams in the Flyweight Conference, 0-2 and 2-0. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back after the national anthem, we'll have starting lineups here from the Lions Den.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back as we get these starting lineups.
Starting for the Spartans, number 1, Finley Morgan.
Junior number 4, Kendall Klein.
Number 4, junior Kendall Klein for the Spartans.
Senior number 5, Marissa Johnson.
Number 5, senior Marissa Johnson.
Sophomore number 33, Miley Redmond.
The sophomore number 33, Miley Redmond.
And a junior number
And a junior, number 35, Lily Zimmerman.
Jacob, I'll let you do the Lomira one, too, as I try to sort out the scoreboard quick.
Little break as they got this video board. What an awesome addition to this gym. They have a video board, and they show highlights of the team before each game, and they show games that they've played before, and they create little video clips and make a little edit, and they show it on the video board.
Definitely is a cool addition, the video board up there. There's my scoreboard. Just had to take it out and put it back. So we'll go with starting lineups now for the Lions as they watch this hype video up on the screen. You can see all the players there taking a look at it as they highlight all the key pieces to this team. Definitely a cool thing that they do around here. We've seen something with the video board before in a couple of different gyms, but never actually a hype video like that, which is kind of super refreshing. Here we go for the Lions. Leading them off, the sophomore, number 1, Kennedy Gable. A junior, number 11, Jadalee Lidkey. The senior, number 12, Olivia Marshall. A sophomore, number 13, Josie Christian. And rounding out the starting 5, a senior, number 21, Rachel Chervenka. Should be a fantastic game here from the Lions Den as we get ready to play. First flyweight conference matchup for ladies basketball all season. And both of these two teams who kind of have chips on their shoulders, one doubting the other, and they just want to take out a win, take out the other. So we'll see what happens. One final huddle out there from head coach Liz Cook and her team. And we will go to center court for the tip.
We will have Lily Zimmerman for the Spartans and Rachel Chervenka for the Lions tipping it off at center court to get this thing kicked off.
Zimmerman and Chervenka getting ready to go as Thunderstruck's playing. Gets us started. The initial jump, and it's tipped away of the Laconia Spartans. They will pick it up around midcourt and try to push it down as fast as they possibly can, but here it's taken by Josie Christian. Steps out of bounds, unfortunately. Just fast steal, just couldn't get anything to go with it.
Josie Christian just looking to get the ball right away for this Lions team and pokes it away from Kendall Plime on the floor, and now Finley Morgan gets it off the inbound from Plime.
Yeah, back to Plime. She'll shoot it to the corner. It's number 5, Marissa Johnson over there. She'll come back up top with it. Right back out to Finley Morgan. She drives. Good screen set down by Zimmerman. She'll go off the back of the glass. No good. Rebounded by Christian. Get her on the stat sheet now for a steal and a rebound. We'll see if she can get some points up there. First, they're going to pass it over to the right corner, drive it in. Shot taken by Kennedy Gable. And now we'll get a foul taken down low.
No, it's an out-of-bounds call.
Oh, he put his fist closed. That's not the right signal then. That's what I originally thought, too. And looks
caught
like
it out of bounds.
Your camera just disconnected there, so I'll have you just check all the plugins again. See if it gets fixed. Sometimes it's a little wonky, but we'll keep on going here with a wider shot, hopefully. Ball is stolen away now. Pass to the far side. Spartans got it underneath the net. Rebound off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Chervenka. Still trying to get this camera worked out over here. And there it is, back to going good. 3-shot, no good. Bring it back down the court this way now. Far side, Marissa Johnson has a look. She drives and dishes. Zimmerman down low, makes the defender miss, and the first points of the game come via Lily Zimmerman.
Spartans now in a press and get it into Josie Christian. Josie Christian working on 2 people. Up to the wing, back up to the point. Double teamed, kick to Kennedy Gable. Gable over on the wing, cross back over, back to the top, kick to the wing on Josie Christian.
Nearly taken away there by Johnson again. She's just able to corral it in the backcourt as the Spartans. Josie Christian ran back, and she'll get it back to Gable. Pressed up tight now. Throws off Finley Morgan, no problem. Once again, picks up her dribble. She's in trouble, just got to get it out. It's tipped back up top now. Jadalee Lidkey gets it back over to Gable. She'll bring it back up to the point. Bumped hard up top, but no foul call there on Miley Redmond. And we'll get an over and back, excuse me. 2-0 ball game here, 16:09 and counting now.
Josie Christian gonna pressure Plime on the inbound. That is one thing they like to try to do.
Johnson takes it in, gets it to Zimmerman out the middle. She's just looking for a pass outside. She does. Hits to the corner. 3-point shot, just short. Trying to rebound it down low is Johnson chasing the shot. We got to play for it. And still kept alive. We'll get a whistle, and it'll go the Lions' way. 3-point shot there from number 33. That was Miley Redmond, just went short with it.
Spartans continuing with this pressure. Gets into Josie Christian is Jada Lee Licky.
Nearly bobbled it across court. Josie Christian gets it back, though. She'll kick it down low. Rachel Travenka fighting for it with a Spartan. Olivia Marshall down there as well. We'll get a whistle and a jump ball call.
Kendall Plime was in there as the Spartan, fighting for the ball on the floor.
Position stays with the Lions. Josie Christian will go back to try to inbound now. Christian comes all the way up top to Lidkey. She drives, puts a little floater shot up off the glass, in and out, no good. Rolled around the rim for a while. Instead, here comes Miley Redmond. Dishes over to Finley Morgan on the left wing. Back up top to Johnson. Johnson worked by Chervenka. She moves to her right. Dishes to the corner for Plime. She's guarded by Josie Christian. Close out there. 3-point shot, and it's good. Marissa Johnson finds herself on the score sheet. 5-0 lead now for the Spartans.
Spartans still continuing with this press here, and tipped by Finley Morgan, stolen. And Finley Morgan comes back up the court, dishes to Redmond. Redmond off the glass, no good. Rebound by Finley Morgan. Fouled on the shot.
Foul down low. First of the night for the Lions. And it went against Jada Lee Lidkey, her first, team's first.
Finley Morgan will be at the line for the Spartans.
See her shoot today. The team's already got a 5-0 lead. Her first shot down low is good.
We have Gabby Pino and Natalie Pianchi checking in for the Spartans, and Lillian Christian and looks to be number 10, Alicia Oleg for Lomira.
See if Finley Morgan can drain the second. She does, make it a 7-point game now. Lions still trying to break this press. They go over to Jada Lee Lidkey. The ball is ripped away from Johnson. We get a jump ball first, and it stays with the Spartans now.
Yeah, Spartans, that's what they try to do with the press, is they try to get all the pressure that they can. That's what a press is made for, and they get a jump ball out of it and get the ball right back.
Dished it to the corner now for Gabby Pino. She comes back up for Pianchi. Tries to get it to Johnson, almost taken away. Instead, we'll get a shot outside. Gabby Pino, 3-ball just short. Fighting for it down low again. Marissa Johnson's been all over it for the Spartans. The third jump ball of the game. This one goes back to Lomira now. 7-0, 14:46 to go. Lions having a hard time breaking this press. We'll see if Josie Christian can do it, but it's swatted away. Good defense there from Pino. Try the same exact thing. One of these Lions down low has got to get open. Just a 3-on-3 press down there, and it's stolen. Taken away by Miley Redmond, no problem. She dishes to Johnson, tries to get it outside, and now here comes Josie Christian the other way. Should be an easy layup off the glass, and it is. Lomira's first points. Josie Christian's on the board. Brings it only to a 5-point deficit now. Here's Gabby Pino taking it up. She dishes out to Johnson. Screen set from her. She moves to her left. Out to Finley Morgan. She'll try from deep. No good, and rebounded outside there by number 1. That's
Kennedy Gable.
Excuse me, yeah, Kennedy Gable. Looking at the JV roster here for some reason. 3-point shot from the Lions, no good. Bobbled around, and it's staying down there. A lot of contact, ripped away by Johnson. Been very physical down low.
Johnson brings it up to the wing. Drives in, off the glass, off the rim. Rebounded by Lomira. Alicia Oleg gets it out to Josie Christian. Josie Christian brings it up across half court. Double team by Morgan and Pino. Kick down to Lillian Christian. Christian triple team down on the baseline. Kicked out to Josie Christian. Kicks up to Kennedy Gable on the point. Back to the wing with Josie Christian. Over to Jada Lee Lidkey. Down low to Oleg. Stolen by Finley Morgan. Fast break layup. Off the glass, no good.
Looked like it was kind of tipped there behind from Jada Lee Lidkey. Possibly got a hand on it, which sent the shot ajar from Finley Morgan. Nonetheless, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lions ball, still down by 5, 13:26 left to play in this opening half.
In for the Lions now is number 3, Whitney Witkowski, and in for the Spartans is number 4, Kendall Klein.
Inbound pass will come here to number 3, Whitney Witkowski. She'll send it right back to Gable, who kicks it to the corner for Christian. Back to Gable at the point. Christian now on the left wing. She'll drive. Floater. In and out. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Rebound by Plime. Up to Miley Redmond.
Nearly overshot her on the pass. Redmond's able to get it back out to Pino outside now. Her pass is tipped. Picked up down low by Lily Christian. And she gets it back to Josie. Shoots it down low. Three-point shot. Kennedy Gable. And it's money. Back within 2 points now. Lomira on a 5-0 run.
Redmond inbounded to Plime. Plime brings it up. Over to the wing where Redmond is. And a travel call.
Lions take control once again, only down by 2 now.
In for the Lions is number 4, Hannah Faber, and in for the Spartans is number 5, Marissa Johnson. Inbound to Josie Christian. Pressured by Morgan across half court, double teamed. Kick to Lillian Christian, and fouled on the shot.
She will go to the line to shoot 2. Looking to tie this game up now. She can sink both of them from the charity stripe. Checking back in now for the Laconia Spartans, it'll be Lillian Zimmerman. She'll come back in after this first free throw. And it's good. 1 point deficit now as Zimmerman checks back in, and Lillian Christian tries to drain the second. Christian, no good on the second, taken out by Pino. She brings it along the right side, sideline, excuse me. Outside now, Marissa Johnson goes down baseline, dishes to Pino, back up to Finley Morgan, a deep 3 from behind the arc, just short. Can see how it's short when it was that far behind the arc. Instead, here come the Lions now. Josie Christian on the right side, gets it out. 3-point shot, they'll try to answer, just short. And it's an and one play down low from Lily Christian.
Number 33 for the Spartans, Miley Redmond checking back in.
Count the basket and now go to the line, possibly make it a 3-point play for Lillian Christian. The Lions take the lead for the first time tonight on an 8-0 run and trying to extend it to 9.
Also in is number 12 for the Lions, Olivia Marshall.
Christian's free throw attempt is good. It'll be a 2-point score, or 2-point game.
The Lions have the lead now, 9-7.
Coming down is Plime. She'll kick it to Redmond. Back up to Morgan. Good ball control so far from the Spartans and a lot of passing. Trying to create the shot they want. Screen set by Zimmerman. Back out to Johnson. Zimmerman again on the screen. Johnson trying to go down low, a pick and roll attempt. Instead, they get it out to Plime on the perimeter. Just long on her shot, chasing the rebound down low, and fouled is Marissa Johnson.
Foul will be on number 34, which is Lily Christian. To inbound it for the Spartans is Miley Redmond.
Redmond comes towards the baseline, just a little pop shot up top. They'll get it out to Redmond. She comes back in the paint, slides a little bit. Gets it out to Finley Morgan. She drives, down low, finishes. We're tied.
Josie Christian inbounds for the Lions. Got it into Hannah Faber. Faber working on Morgan across half court. Throw down to Olivia Marshall, and just off the fingertips out of bounds.
Just couldn't get her down low. Tried to feed it to her just a little in front of her. Instead, another turnover. Now the Spartans have the ball, looking to take the lead once again.
Johnson inbounds to Plime. Plime brings it up. Over to Morgan. Screen by Zimmerman. Morgan kicks out to Plime on the corner. Over to Johnson in the other corner. 3 ball, no good. Rebound Zimmerman. Back to Marissa Johnson. Out to Plime. Up to Morgan.
3 seconds in the lane.
And still, as of 8:01, 3 seconds is still a violation in basketball. Don't see it much nowadays.
Nope. Tied up at 9, still a turnover there on the violation. Gives the Lions the ball. We'll see if they can break the press and move past midcourt. Inbound pass comes to Josie Christian. She's immediately swallowed and swarmed by Marissa Johnson, who takes it away and scores. Marissa Johnson has had quite a good night defensively so far. Now a little confusion down there on the baseline for the Lions. Find themselves back down by 2. Christian gets it up to Cervenka, almost taken away by Zimmerman. Instead, we'll get a whistle. It'll be Zimmerman's first, the third for the Spartans.
Number 11 for the Lions, Jada Lee Lakey coming back in, taking out Whitney Mikowski. Faber will inbound for the Lions.
Faber just looking for somebody. She tries to get it up to Lidkey, overshoots her, and here comes Finley Morgan now. Just find the ball in her hands. Miley Redmond drives to her right. Dishes back out to Zimmerman. Right back to Redmond on the right wing. She goes down low. Good screen set. 2-point jumper. And it's good. 4-point lead once again for the Spartans.
Inbounded by Lions to Jada Lee Lidkey. Over to Cervenka on the point. Over on the wing is Faber. Faber drives off the glass and good.
Pretty shot there from Hannah Faber. Gets her on the score column tonight. And the Lions only down by 2 still. Kendall Pline brings it up. Dishes to Redmond, over to Finley Morgan. Now Marissa Johnson pump fakes, driving down the baseline. A lot of contact. Somehow it gets back to Pline, who takes a shot, and it's nails. Kendall Pline from the right wing. Now the Lions try to break the press once again. Here comes Josie Christian, who is fouled.
It'll be a foul on Pline. And we will see number 12 for the Spartans, Hayden Johnson checking in. And number 5 for the Lions, Brianna Free. Inbounding will be Free, and Jada Lee Lidkey and Josie Christian are out back.
Inbound pass comes down low to Josie Christian, tightly guarded by Redmond. They break off the press. Christian down to the right wing now, double team, back over to left. Lidkey takes the shot from behind the arc, trying to answer, but she goes long. Instead, Miley Redmond gets the rebound and shoots it down court now. Down in the paint, looking for a pass, taken away by Christian. She'll recover and try to set it up for the Lions now. Goes right back to Lidkey in the same spot. Cervenka down low, had it tipped away. Ball falls out of bounds, and it stays with the Lions. Lions just trying to move fast, considering they haven't had much success when slowing it down. They can't break the press at half court, and when they do, just the Laconia Spartans defense has been swarming them.
Back in for the Spartans is number 2, Gabby Pino, and back in for the Lions is number 1, Kennedy Gable.
Inbound pass under their own basket here. The Lions trying to take advantage. Josie Christian comes up top. Shot outside. Just long off of the hands of Gable. Instead, Marissa Johnson picks it back up. Taken across half court, no problem. She shoots it to Pino. Right back to Johnson, up top, pump fakes, makes Cervenka jump. She'll drive in, pretty layup. My goodness, Marissa Johnson's having herself a night both defensively and now on the offensive side. Inbound pass goes to Christian on the right side. Trapped down the sideline, and another foul call on her.
Yeah, when this Lions team is trying to slow it down, the Spartans are just swarming Josie Christian when she gets the ball. They're double, triple teaming her, and they're trying to find a way to push the ball and get it to different players to help them try and make shots.
After the inbound pass, the Spartans kind of backed off their press, so Josie Christian able to take the ball across midcourt, no problem. Shoots it over the right side, poked away by Finley Morgan. There's a fight for it down in the paint, and another jump ball. It's the 4th jump ball call of the night, and the Spartans will take advantage now.
We will see back in for the Spartans, number 4, Kendall Pline, and number 13, Natalie Pianchi. And for the Lions, we'll see number 34, Lillian Christian, back in for the Lions.
Marissa Johnson inbounds it to Kendall Pline. She'll cross midcourt, shoot it to Redmond, back over to Morgan. Guarded tightly this time. She just drives to her right. Everybody's letting her in the paint. An easy right-handed layup for Finley Morgan. And the press comes right back for the Spartans now. Josie Christian shoots it down. Right side, three-point attempt, and it's good. The answer from Brianna Free outside. Just like that, back to a 6-point game. Josie Christian takes it away now. No, excuse me, that's Jada Lee Lidkey. Missed on the layup, though. Good pressure down low from Finley Morgan, who chased her down. And we'll get a foul down low after the Spartans rebounded.
The rebound was by Pianchi, and she got fouled, so now they'll have the ball down on their baseline. Inbounding will be Pianchi to Pline. Pline with the inbound, brings it across half court. Pline at the top of the key. Kicked over to Morgan on the wing. Screen by Pianki. Morgan drives in. Kicks back out to Marissa Johnson. Over to Plime. Plime gets a screen from Johnson. Over to Pianki. Pianki over to Redmond. Screen by Pianki. Redmond gets it over to Marissa Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Morgan. Morgan drives in. Little floater. No good. Rebounded by the Lions.
Jadalee Lidke will take it down now for Lomira. Still down by 6. Finley Morgan tries to swat it away. Doesn't get a hand on it, but it works out in their favor as the ball trickles out of bounds. And the Spartans take back over, trying to extend the lead.
Marissa Johnson will inbound to Finley Morgan. Morgan will be working on Kennedy Gable.
Morgan crosses midcourt, shoots it over to Redmond on the left side. Just gets it back up to Pianki now. Tries to go down low for Redmond, gets double teamed, backhanded layup, and wow. Fantastic finish there from Miley Redmond, able to extend her point total. Nearly stolen by Marissa Johnson, who's been so ferocious. Instead, we'll kick it out. Here's Lily Christian, a 2-point floater. No good, ball swatted, kept alive by Plime along the baseline. She gets it back to Finley Morgan, and we'll get a timeout called from head coach Chris Morgan. 22-14, 7:18 left to play in this first half. Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 7:18 left on the clock for the opening half as the Laconia Spartans so far coming into the Lions' den, taking it to the Pride, 22-14. We'll see if they can get back on the advantage, though, here, get some good defense out after this timeout, and hit a couple of shots. First timeout of the night called over 10 minutes into this game. It was head coach Chris Morgan just trying to keep the ball on his side. And now they take advantage under their own net. Pass comes in to Finley Morgan. Not a press team are the Lions, so you won't see any pressure, or very rare pressure at least, on the back court. Here comes a shot from Miley Redmond behind the arc. She's short. Falls into the lap of Josie Christian, dribbling it down fast. She's trying to go coast to coast. Instead, she dishes to Lidke. Up top, nearly swatted away, but Gable's able to take control. Looking for a pass over to the right side. She'll get one. Hannah Faber just short. Excuse me, that was Brianna Free out there. Redmond takes it back down, finds Marissa Johnson under the basket. Her shot no good, kept alive by Redmond. Dish out to Plime. Left shot, bang, no good. Got a foul going back the other way now.
A foul will be on Natalie Pianki. Or, excuse me, that will be on Miley Redmond. Checking back in for the Spartans will be number 35, Lillian Zimmerman. And checking back in for the Lions will be number 10, Alicia Oleg. And number 3, Whitney Wachowski coming back in for the Lions.
It'll be 22-14, Lions ball. Looking to put some points back up on the board after trailing very early and then coming back into this one, taking the lead. And now it's been Laconia pretty much ever since. Gable cross midcourt, tightly guarded by Finley Morgan. She gets it over to Josie Christian, who just shoots it right back. Just playing back and forth right now until one of them can find it open. Here's Josie Christian, a little floater. Spins around the net and finds its way in. Josie Christian had a couple of nice shots tonight, a couple of rebounds, and some just outside of the paint. We see another one there.
Inbounding to Johnson. Johnson back to Plime. Plime brings it across over to Miley Redmond. Back up to Zimmerman. Back to Johnson. Over to Plime. The wing. Screen by Johnson. Kick back to Johnson. Johnson working on Oleg. Back to Plime. Over to Zimmerman. Over to Redmond. Redmond dribbles it up. Dishes to Johnson. Screen by Johnson for Morgan. Over to Zimmerman. Plime on the wing. Screen by Zimmerman. Drives in. Dumps down low. Off the glass. And good.
Good screen and a pass down low there to Zimmerman. Able to finish on the glass and extend the lead back up to 8. Here comes Kennedy Gable crossing midcourt. Press goes away. She'll move to her left, guarded by Redmond. Gets it over to Josie Christian, who's ran this offense all night and all season, really. Cuts to her left, finds a pass down low. Don't take a basket, though. They'll get it back up to Oleg, and the shot goes astray. Picked back up, trying to shoot it back down for Kendall Plime now. Wide open layup. Couple of attackers getting back down there, now fighting for it on the baseline. Picked it back up to Josie Christian, a wide open 3-look, and she is money from behind the arc. Let the lead grow to 11. Lions need an answer. Josie Christian now. Crosses half court, tightly guarded. Shoots it down to Oleg, moves inside, blocked by Zimmerman. Gets it back to the other side now. There's Lillian Christian. Foul, but will get a travel. She made the basket, but the whistle came way before it. And another turnover for the Lions now. Things starting to unravel.
Now we'll see for the Lions, number 21, Rachel Cervenka checking back in. And for the Spartans, we'll see number 12, Hayden Johnson checking back in.
Cervenka has been on the bench for a while. Not necessarily in foul trouble, possibly just needed a break, but one of the better players for the Lions. We'll see the senior leadership check back in as the Laconia Spartans come back down on offense. Finley Morgan moves right past her defender. A little floater off the back glass, and it's good. 5 straight points for Finley Morgan, who's got a chance at some more right here. Pass goes off the foot.
It'll be a kickball violation.
Don't really like the kickball violation, but I don't like the call there. Is she didn't really make an actual kick for it. It just went off her foot. You're not supposed to call it, but I think it would have been the same result anyway. Spartans an inbound under their own offensive net. Get it to Finley Morgan. Back out to Redmond on the right wing. Making some moves. Drives inside. Oh my goodness. Moved right past her defender. Just couldn't finish. Zimmerman down low now. Gets a rebound. Cervenka gets it back on the defensive glass. We'll move up the right side now. Josie Christian loses it. Taken away now. Finley Morgan throwing some elbows, and we'll get a foul call.
Foul will be on Rachel Cervenka. It'll be her first personal. To inbound it for the Spartans now is Johnson to Morgan. Morgan brings it up across half court, dishes the Redmond on the wing. Redmond dishes the Zimmerman. Looks down low for Redmond, over to Johnson on the wing. Back out to Zimmerman. Gets Morgan on the cut. Back out to Hayden Johnson, over to Marissa Johnson. Thinks about the shot. Instead takes the ball and dribbles it. Redmond on the wing, screened by Zimmerman, rejects off the glass and in.
Laconia's point total continues. They just continue to add on to it now. 31-16. Bring the ball across half court to Whitney Witkowski. This is to the corner for Gable. Comes right back up to Cervenka now, looking for a pass. Usually she doesn't play up there. Shoots it over to the right corner for Witkowski again. Back up top this time for Gable. Had Josie Christian down in the paint, just couldn't get it. Cervenka drives in through a lot of contact and a very delayed whistle. I wasn't sure if they were going to call it, but you could tell her arm was being grabbed.
The foul will be on number 35 on Laconia, which will be Lily Zimmerman. Checking back in for the Spartans will be number 13, Natalie Pianchi.
It'll go as a shooting foul, but the Spartans are in bonus regardless, so next foul from them, somebody's going to the line, no matter if it's on the floor or if it's up by the board.
Cervenka was good on her first shot.
See if she can sink the second, bring us back within 12. Cervenka's second free throw, and it's good.
Coming in for the Lions will be number 12, Olivia Marshall, taking out Cervenka. Inbound by Johnson to Morgan. Morgan will bring it up across half court. Guarded by Gable. Working on Gable, screened by Hayden Johnson. Over to Pianchi, down to Redmond. Screened by Pianchi for Redmond. Redmond gets to Hayden Johnson. Over to Marissa Johnson on the wing. Marissa Johnson dribbles in. Spin move, back out. Gets back out to Hayden Johnson, over to Pianchi. Dishes the Finley Morgan. Morgan off the front rim. Out to Hayden Johnson, down to Redmond. Back to Hayden Johnson, over to Morgan, down to Marissa Johnson. Marissa Johnson for a three. Long.
Kind of an air ball, and then Redmond came in and touched it there at the end before it ran out of bounds. Possibly trying to keep it in, but who knows who it would have been out on. Nonetheless, the Lions get the ball back. Still down by 13. 31-18. They'll inbound down by their own side. Trying to break the press once again. They get down to Josie Christian, tightly guarded by Marissa Johnson, who's played fantastic defense all night for the Lady Spartans. Bringing it across is Witkowski. Not a lot of pressure on her. Gets it over to the corner. Lillian Christian off the bank. It's a Tuesday night. They usually close at 5, but not tonight. Spartans coming the other way, only up by 10 now. Hayden Johnson outside, gets it over Pianchi up top. Finley Morgan working towards the baseline in between the legs, comes right back up top to the point. Hayden Johnson trying to answer. Instead, they go down low, and a foul on the on the Spartans. It'll be a 1-and-1. We'll see who's shooting it.
It'll be a foul on number 13, Natalie Pianchi, and that'll be a displacement foul, as over the back is no longer a thing.
Send Lily Christian to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. Hoping to make both of them, bring us back within single digits. Her first, in and out, no good. Rebounded down low by Hayden Johnson. She gets it up to Finley Morgan, who's going to run this game. Kicks it over to Miley Redmond. Been a big contributor so far, especially down low. This time just gets by the free throw line, a little jumper, and nothing but net. Extend the lead to 12 once again. Lions got to find some time to answer.
Witkowski brings it up for the Lions, dribbles down, tries to go off the glass and gets fouled by Morgan. Witkowski will go to the line. Now I'll give the Spartans 8 team fouls. Witkowski on her first attempt. And off the back rim, no good. Back in for the Spartans now is number 4, Kendall Plime. Taking out Pianchi.
Witkowski trying to drain the second. Still down by 12. 1:23 left to play in this first half as the pep band returns here in the Lions' Den. And Witkowski does make it. Here comes Kendall Plime taking point this time. Brings it to the top of the key. Drives to her right, dishes out to Redmond. Back up top for Marissa Johnson. Trying to work it over to Finley Morgan. She does. Strong pass over to Plime. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded down low by Johnson. Tiptoeing that baseline, keeps it in. Plime thought about it. Instead, Johnson from the same spot. She drains it. Says, watch this, Kendall Plime. I'll show you how it's done.
Inbounder to Gable. Gable brings it up, working on Plime. Over to Christian. Back up to Gable. Gives it to Josie Christian. Double teamed is Josie Christian by Marissa Johnson and Kendall Plime. Down to Marshall. Over to Lillian Christian. Off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Johnson, and she will get fouled by Whitney Witkowski. They'll say a slap across the arm, and it'll become Spartans ball again.
Only the 5th team foul for the Lions. Not really in foul trouble nearly.
Inbounded to Finley Morgan. Back to Plime. Back over to Morgan now. Morgan on the wing. Works on Gable.
Morgan back by the letters here towards midcourt, just trying to set something up, possibly wasting this clock down to get the last shot here for the Spartans. No shot clock in high school, so you can really hold on to that ball as long as you want, as long as you're passing it around and not standing still with it.
As long as you move while you're dribbling, you can stay with the ball, but you cannot just stand in one place with the ball.
Finley Morgan working on Gable, finds a shot inside, a little Euro step, finds the glass, and then it finds the net. The last shot will go to the Spartans there. Finley Morgan makes it a 16-point lead for the Lady Spartans, who came in today 0-2, but man, have they looked good against their foe, the Lomira Lions. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a little halftime analysis.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here to the Lions Den in Lomira, Wisconsin. Makai Ackerman, as a couple of camera operators and Jacob took a break quick, but 6 minutes left on this halftime clock. 38-22 is what the Spartans lead it against their conference foe, the Lomira Lions. And that first half just dominated by, very good defense from the Spartans, just firing all over the place. Marissa Johnson felt like she was everywhere on the court, getting a bunch of steals, and then obviously coming back from behind the arc. A ton of key players for the Spartans. A ton of them scored down there. And as far as the Lions side of things go, been a little sloppier, a hard time breaking the press, not nearly as good shooting efficiency from the field. It's been a little sloppier. Jacob's coming back to the booth now. Run me through your thoughts of that first half.
What?
Run me through your thoughts of that first half.
Yeah, I think the first half it went really good pressure on the Spartan side, pressuring Josie Christian, making other plays that have to be played by others, and the Spartans are just looking to continue the pressure and try to keep this Lomira team on their edge.
Should be an interesting one. We still got 5 minutes left here before we come back for the second half of action, but the Lions have a lot of work to do. It's going to take Josie Christian and the rest of them. Not a lot of scoring from them so far. Josie Christian has been pretty much held to very minimal points. She's had a couple of pretty jumpers, a couple of drives across the back glass, but really nothing sustainable for this team, especially if they need to face a 16-point comeback in the second half.
Yeah, this Lomira's offense, they got to find ways to score, and if that means getting other players the ball down low, or if it means getting their other shooters outside, Kennedy Gable can shoot the ball, so can Brianna Free, and as we've seen, Whitney Mikowski can, and all the other players can make plays. You just got to get them the ball with the pressure that the Spartans are putting on them. It's making it hard, and the Lomira offense is having to rush it and try and get him push the pace.
That's exactly right. We will step aside one more time, and when we come back in a couple of minutes, we'll see if the Spartans can close this one out or if the Lions have some fight left in them.
Only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes.
Welcome back here to the Lions Den in Lomira, Wisconsin. 38-22 just coming out of this break here. Should be starting the second half any second now, as the Lady Lions have a lot of work to do to climb back into this conference matchup. First flyway matchup for both of these teams on the season. The Lions 2-0 coming into today. Spartans the opposite of that. Should flip it around. They're 0-2, but hey, non-conference doesn't mean anything. When you get to conference play, it's been the Spartans show for the last 4 years plus. I mean, 55-1, we already mentioned that in conference play over the last 4 years. 2 state championships in that time, a couple of deep playoff runs. And man, the Spartans have just dominated everything they've done. Definitely was going to be a challenge to see how it's affected them losing a lot of their starting guards, a lot of their seniors last season, but so far they have answered.
Inbound to Jada Lee Lickey over to Josie Christian, and we got a whistle right away. What's going on? He forgot his whistle.
Probably going to need that if you want to ref this game. It's something I've never seen before, blowing a whistle.
Yep.
Because he doesn't have his whistle. Gotta love that. So we'll wait for that official to get back. See if we can get a shot on him while he jogs back in here. Just definitely something I haven't seen before. Got to go all the way back to the locker room for the coaches. find where he put his whistle down, and then jog back, pretend like nothing happened.
After the one ref just told everybody.
Yeah,
there he is.
So there he is. Give him a round.
Scratching his head like, what just happened?
He's all ready to play.
Right.
Didn't even give a wave or anything. Nope. Couldn't appease the crowd.
All right. Gable inbound to Christian. Christian over to Lidkey. Lidkey getting double teamed by Redmond and Morgan. Lidkey is dribbling, trying to find it, and tips by Marissa Johnson. Trapping Gable in the corner is Johnson and Climb. Getting the ball back is Gable. And we got a jump ball. Possession Spartans.
Glad he went to go get his whistle so he could blow it on that one. Calls the jump ball. It'll go the way of the Spartans. They'll come from right to left on your screen this time. Kendall Plime gets the inbound pass from Marissa Johnson. She shoots it down to Morgan. Plime back on the right wing now. Thinks about giving it to Redmond. Instead keeps it herself. Picks up her dribble. Down to Zimmerman now. Zimmerman just thinking about it, taking her time. Right back to Finley Morgan to run this offense. Good screen set. Jumper from the right side. Just long on it. Swatted down there towards the end. Picked back up by Redmond, though. Marissa Johnson from the left side works it back to the top of the point.
Johnson
And
gets it over to Morgan.
Back to Morgan now. Johnson thought about a three. Pump fake, steps to her left instead. Back to Morgan, down in the right corner. Drives inside of the paint. Dishes to Redmond. Wide open three look. Couldn't connect, though. Race for it out of bounds. Kept alive. Oh. And that did not look good. Marissa Johnson putting her body on the line, runs right into the bleachers. Gets up seemingly easy. And jogs over with a smile on her face. She says, I'm good. Resiliency of that young lady there. I mean, that's got to be one of the hardest digs I've seen into the bleachers before, and she gets up like it didn't even happen.
Yeah, and that sound from here did not sound good at all either.
Nonetheless, Spartans take control after the foul. They called it on number 11. That'll be Jadalee Lidkey. First team foul this half. Spartans over to Plime in the corner. Kicks it back up to Johnson, moving like nothing even happened. Redmond now coming to her left. Back to Plime in the left corner. She stood there, thought about a shot, instead drives and kicks. Johnson from the right side. Three-point shot in and out. Zimmerman down low with a second chance points, though. The three, kind of like a flat line drive shot from Marissa Johnson. Looked like it was good, just didn't have enough arc on it. Here come the Spartans. Gable answers with her own little floater on the left side.
That was the Lions on the score.
Still down by 16 are the Lions as the Spartans just got to maintain control for a while. Keep working their good shots. Instead, they get it stolen. Here comes Gable. Only one woman to beat. She goes up on the left side and make it 4 consecutive for her.
Zimmerman into Plime. Plime brings it up and working on Josie Christian. Plime brings it across, dishes to Redmond. Redmond over, drives in, little floater shot. No good, might have been tipped.
Looked like it was tipped.
Brings it up, working down, dumps down to Marshall. Marshall off the glass, no good. Morgan with the rebound. Dribbling it up is Morgan, pressure by Lidkey. Working on Gable, dish over to Redmond. Redmond driving in, throws it over.
Redmond just passed to the corner and nobody was there.
And taken back by the Lions.
Here comes Jadalee Lidkey up the court. Dished over to the left side. We'll see if she can make it 7. No, just short did Kennedy Gable go. And now we'll get a timeout called by head coach Chris Morgan. 15-12 left on that clock. Still 40-26, a 14-point deficit for the Lions.
Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. A fast break on the video board there. Just all the Lions players talking about the best dancer. It seemed like the consensus came down to Rachel Travenka. Nonetheless, Spartans take back over, still up by 14. Marissa Johnson working around the top of the key. Pino gets it back out to Finley Morgan. Been kind of quiet on the night for her standards. It's not like she's had a bad night at all, but we've seen a lot less scoring from her and a lot better of a team effort. But You know, as I say it, that's the way it's going to work. Floater over the head of her defender, puts 2 more in. And now Pino down on the ground. Just coming down is Josie Christian fast, but Zimmerman gets the defensive rebound.
Morgan up to Marissa Johnson. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lillian Christian over to Josie Christian. Josie Christian brings it up, pressured by Johnson. Christian at the top of the key, kicks over to Lillian Christian, working on Morgan. Kicks back over to Josie Christian. 3 ball on the way. No good off the front rim.
Kind of got lucky there. Josie Christian ain't going to miss too many of those.
Over to Alicia Oleg, and up and off the glass is Lillian Christian. Inbound by Redmond to Morgan. Morgan kicks up to Johnson. Johnson on the 3-point, thought about a shot. Gets down to Zimmerman. Back up to Johnson on the wing. Johnson dishes over to Pino. Pino for the shot, and it's good.
Gabby Pino from behind the arc, putting her name out there. She'll come right back on the defensive, trying to play that press. Instead, Kennedy Gable has no problem breaking it. Dishes to the corner. Witkowski thought about a shot. She pump faked. Kicked it back to the top of the arc now, just slowing it down. Josie Christian will come across, tightly guarded by Gabby Pino. Shoots it over to Lillian Christian. Back up to Witkowski now. Josie Christian to her left, down to the baseline, another floater just short of the rim. Ball's down on the ground there, picked back up by Marissa Johnson. It's stolen away, no. Got a whistle on it. That one goes against Josie Christian. Team second of this half. Only her first, though, so it's not like she's in foul trouble.
And we have Kendall Plime and Natalie Pianchi coming back in for the Spartans.
Spartans get control of it once again. Up by 17 now as Finley Morgan and company try to drive down this court and kill some of that clock. Still 13-17 and counting. Morgan moves to her right. Jumper at the free throw line, just short. Picked back up by Josie Christian. She'll try to take control of this offense. Shoots it down the court. Alicia Oleg is wide open for the buckets.
Inbound to Johnson. Johnson kicks up to Pino. Pino brings it across. Pressured by Christian. Gives back to Johnson. Worked on by Oleg. Plime in the corner for 3, and it's drained.
Kendall Plime, right side, just behind the arc. No problem putting it down. 18-point lead now. Largest it's been for the Spartans.
And poked away
and
by
now Finley Morgan's got a chance to extend it to 20. A swat at the end there, but it will be 50-30. Laconia leads by 20, their largest of the day. Lily Christian trying to cut at it. Her shot just goes wide.
Rebounded by Plime. Plime brings it up across the court. Plime dishes down to Pianchi. Pianchi off the glass and in.
22 points and counting now for Laconia.
Christian inbounds to Gable. Gable works it up the court against Morgan. Cross half court. Gable dishes over to Witkowski. Witkowski uses the pump fake, gets it over to Lillian Christian. Lillian Christian for a 3 off the front rim. Over Oleg with the rebound and off the glass and in.
Alicia Oleg coming in off the bench and getting a couple of points down low now.
Plime inbounded. Johnson down below. Blows past her defender and off the glass and in.
Get a whistle call and a timeout. We'll step aside and take it with them.
Where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie.
End of the full timeout there as the Lions come out of it. Still down by 22. 11:50, and it'll start counting as soon as they get an inbound pass here. They have a lot of work to do, and they're running out of time. Witkowski trying to take it across against Plime. She does no problem. Spins back to her left and gets it out to Gable. Gable working on the left wing by Johnson. Right back to Witkowski. Just bringing the ball overhead, looking for a pass. Someone's got to get open. Instead, they turn it over. There's Gabby Pino. She does the same thing, though. Josie Christian takes control. She works to her left. Dish to Witkowski. Would have been a deep three if she wanted it. Instead, she'll come over and turn it over. Back to back to back. And now another turnover. Make it 4 in a row, 2 from each side. Just sloppy ball control from both of these clubs right now coming out of the timeout, which is usually something you don't see. Usually they're a little more composed after getting the chance to rest for a second.
Christian inbounds to Gable. Gable working on Plime. Witkowski working on Plime. Over to Faber, over to Gable. Gable working on Johnson. Gets it back to Witkowski against Plime. Dish to Josie Christian. Christian off the back of her foot. Over to Gable. Gable working on Johnson. Down to Faber. Faber working on Pianki. Back to Christian. Screen by Witkowski. Picked up by Morgan and Pino. Dish to Faber. Faber dribbles in. Stopped by Pianki. Gable drives in against Marissa Johnson. Off the glass. No good. Johnson picks it up. Gets it down to Pino. Pino gets it over to Plime. Plime working down. Johnson gets it now. Working in. And she gets tangled up. Refs say it was ball. And now we have a jump ball. That number 5, Brianna Free and Natalie Pianki getting tied up with it.
Yeah, Marissa Johnson came inside there, tangled up like you said, through a lot of contact, but no whistle, just letting the girls play in at this point. Coming back down now for the Lions. Still down by 22. It's 54-32. Like I said, running out of time.
Christian working on Plime, drives in, dishes down to Free. Free is fouled on the push by Pino. Brianna Free will go to the line to shoot 2. Not many times that we've seen the Lions at the line today.
It's been a lot of the Spartans.
First attempt is no good. We'll see number 5, Marissa Johnson, coming back in for the Spartans. Taking out Gabby Pino.
Round of applause for Gabby Pino. Still 10 minutes left to play on the night, but we should start seeing some of the backups here eventually as we get closer to the final seconds.
Brianna Free on her second shot is no good. Rebounded by Redmond. Redmond pushing up the court, across half court, dishes to Plime. Plime on the wing, drives in, blows past her defenders, dishes to Pianki. Back out to Morgan, back to Redmond. Marissa Johnson on the wing, down to Plime in the corner. Plime goes baseline, dishes to Pianki, back out to Redmond on the wing. Dishes back to Pianki, gets it over to Johnson on the wing. Johnson on the wing, dishes down to Redmond. Back out to Johnson on the wing. Drives in and fouled on the shot.
Send Marissa Johnson to the line to shoot 2.
Foul will be on number 4, Hannah Faber. And that is her first foul of the day. 3rd team foul for Lomira.
Marissa Johnson on the first, nothing but net. 55-32 now. The lead just keeps on growing. See if she can go good from both. No. Back of the rim, she gets her own rebound, though, underneath the basket and puts it in off the glass. She'd like to do that a couple of more times. It's okay when she misses the shot as long as she gets her own rebound. Back outside now. Up top this time to Jada Lee Lidke. Over to the corner for Hannah Faber. She gets it back to Gable. Gable comes up top. Wide open shot for Lidke in the corner. Doesn't take it, though. Doesn't feel confident from her range. Instead, they'll try to shoot it up for Josie Christian, but it's taken away. Marissa Johnson. Josie Christian comes back and takes it from her. Another steal from Plime. They get it down low to Redmond, and she finishes. Stolen once again by the Spartans. Shooting it to the corner. Josie Christian takes it away, though. Pulling up. Too far, just off the back of the glass. You usually don't see Josie Christian missing too many of those.
Spartans will take a timeout, and it will be a full timeout by the Spartans.
Timeout, we'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back here as we let that King Manufacturing ad finish. Spartans take control of the ball, still going on offense, up by 27. Finley Morgan on the right side making a move on Gable. Kicks it back to Johnson. Got that pump fake. She just gets that one step down, thinks about it, but usually she pulls back, but we've seen her hit from that range. Finley Morgan on the right wing now. Back to Plime, up to Johnson again. Worked down low by Olivia Marshall. Goes into the paint, does Johnson, gets fouled on the shot, and she'll head to the line to shoot two more.
Johnson will head to the line, and the foul will be on number 12, Olivia Marshall, and that's only her first foul of the day. Johnson on our first attempt is nothing but net.
Good on the first for Johnson. 28-point lead. For a game that was pretty close to start off, the Spartans have just taken control.
Tipped around and rebounded by Lily Zimmerman and off the glass and in.
It's twice that has happened now where Marissa Johnson has missed her second free throw and somebody on her team gets the rebound and puts it in for two. Back-to-back three-point plays on those kind of things.
Lidke working down low on Morgan. Morgan dishes down, stolen by Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets to Morgan. Morgan working on Christian, blows past her. Now working on Gable. Dishes down to Plime. Plime working on Marshall. Back to Morgan. Down to Plime in the corner. Three ball. No good. Rebound Redmond. Redmond driving in. Off the front rim. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Back out to Redmond. Redmond with three-point shot. Good. Nothing but net.
Redmond trying again after missing the floater right down by the rim. She just finds her way outside, gets a nice pass, and nothing but nylon. Trying to answer is Josie Christian from the right side. Just a two-point floater goes long, and been very definitely awkward looking when she's shooting tonight. Hasn't got a lot to connect from what we've usually seen her from her range. Instead, Lidke drives in, swatted away by number 1, Finley Morgan.
They're going to say Lidke was out of bounds as she touched the ball, throw it back in. We'll have Plime to inbound it. Checking in for the Lions is number 3, Whitney Mikowski, taking out Lidke. Plime inbounds to Morgan. Morgan brings it up across court. Morgan brings it up, working on Gable. Screen by Zimmerman, rejected. Over to Redmond in the corner. Dishes to Plime. Gets down to Johnson in the corner. Working on Josie Christian. Dishes back to Plime. Up to Morgan. Screen by Zimmerman. Takes it this time. Drives in. Little floater shot. Off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by Christian. Christian pushing the pace up the floor, trying to get something to work. Drives in. And she is fouled as she was going up.
Yeah, Josie Christian will head to the line there to shoot two. Just a pretty obvious foul this time. It's Kendall Plime's second foul. Only team second of this second half, so nothing to worry about. See if Josie Christian can go perfect from the line. Maybe give her team a boost.
Gabby Pino checking back in for the Spartans, taking out Kendall Plime. Plime gets a round of applause as she's leaving the court. Second attempt by Christian is good.
Josie Christian, not necessarily herself from the floor tonight, but from the free throw line, she's still dishing. 66-34. Here comes Miley Redmond down low, just answering with 2 points of her own. Doesn't have to do it the hard way, though. She can just drive right in, put it over the head of her defender, and put it in the bottom of the net. Back down to the Lions side, taken down low, and a travel first from Kennedy Gable. Another turnover.
Rachel Travenka is checking back in for the Lions, taking out Lillian Christian. And it will be inbounded by the Spartans by number 5, Marissa Johnson, to number 1, Finley Morgan.
Finley Morgan will take it for the Spartans. She crosses midcourt, worked by Gable on the left wing. Drives inside, kicks it back out to Pino. Goes over to Redmond in the corner, back to Johnson, and Pino takes control again. Drives, dishes to Zimmerman. His passing offense has looked so good tonight from Laconia. Have not disappointed, and Miley Redmond trying to find her sweet spot once again. Foul called down low on the rebound, and it's going down the other way.
Foul will be on Miss Marissa Johnson, and that is her first personal. Checking back in for the Spartans will be number 12, Hayden Johnson. The ball will be inbounded by Kennedy Gable into Whitney Witkowski. Witkowski brings it up across half court, working on Johnson. Dishes over to Gable, back to Travenka. Over to Josie Christian on the wing, working on Gable. Behind the back move, gets past Gable, Pino. Gable with it, kicks to the corner, Witkowski, 3-ball, good. Nothing but net. Morgan inbounds to Johnson. Johnson brings it up across half court. Dishes to Morgan. Over to Pino. Pino working on Christian. Little floater shot, no good. Christian with the rebound. Christian bringing it up, working on Johnson. Stops, pulls up a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Pino with the rebound and tipped out by Travenka.
Good shot down on the court there by Kaya. Going to get this inbound pass for the Spartans. Just trying to hold this comfortable 31-point lead. And that won't really be hard as there's only 5 minutes and some change left. They'll try to drain this clock out as much as possible and cruise on to their first Flyweight Conference victory. They're not done yet, though, as they continue to make their passes, find the right shots, and there's no better practice in an in-game scenario as Marissa Johnson tries to drive in, shoots through some contact, but doesn't get a whistle call.
Marshall with the rebound. Marshall brings it up, dishes to Gable. Gable with the 3-shot off the back iron, no good. Morgan up through 2 defenders. Brings up, dishes to Hayden Johnson down low. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Marshall, give to Gable. Gable bringing it across half court. Working on Redmond. Screen by Marshall, taken by Johnson. Gable dishes down to Witkowski. Witkowski looking for Christian, no good. Travenka with the screen. Witkowski stops. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Redmond. Redmond pushing the pace up the floor still. Dishes down to Marissa Johnson. Stop, pump fake, and gets her defender in the air for the layup.
Basket by Marissa Johnson.
69-37, 3:45, and continuing to tick. Little stop shot there. And for the first time in a while, Josie Christian back on the board. We'll get a timeout call. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Cover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back to the Lions Den here. Kind of clearing out as 30-point lead for the Spartans. 3:38 left to play in the second half of action. And not a lot of hope for Lomira as the Spartans have just looked like the better ball club tonight. There's not really a better way of putting that. But obviously not done yet. Ball brought down by Finley Morgan. Gabby Pino looked for it. She'll get it now. Dished over to Johnson. Seen a lot of passing tonight from the Spartans, and it's all looked pretty good. Finley Morgan, a deep 3. Short. Oleg missed the rebound, but it's picked up by Jadalee Lidke. She brings it down. Working on hers, number 3. That's Madeline Taplin, checking in for the first time tonight. Up to Lily Christian behind the arc. Drives to her left, thinking about it down low, picks up that pivot, and kicks it back outside to Josie Christian. She's guarded closely by Finley Morgan. Back to Lily Christian, a shot, no good. Brought down by Taplin. She shoots it up to Morgan, crosses midcourt. She might take it all the way. Euro step inside the paint, and it puts it in. hit the top of the rim there and just kind of kept on going with the momentum.
Witkowski brings it across half court. Working on Taplin. Dishes down to Lillian Christian, working on Johnson. Gabby Pino working on Josie Christian. Rather, Christian working on Pino. And she gets fouled on the shot. Be 2 shots for Josie Christian at the charity stripe. It'll be a foul on Gabby Pino. And that is her 4th. Christian was good on her first attempt. Checks out is Finley Morgan and Marissa Johnson for the Spartans, bringing in Addie Grotti and Natalie Pianchi. Christian's second attempt is nothing but nylon. Grotti throws it into Pino. Pino brings it up, working on Witkowski. Pino drives across screen. Euro step right through and fouled on shot. Gabby Pino will now go to the charity stripe for the Spartans. The foul was on Alicia Oleg. It'll be her first personal.
Pino good on the first shot. Brings the lead back to 31. Numbers get up that high. I have a hard time with my math. That's what I got Dominic for here, but usually I'm pretty okay.
Pino's second attempt was no good. Rebounded by Lillian Christian. Gives to Josie Christian. Josie Christian working down below. Little floater shot, no good off the back rim. Rebounded by Grotti. Grotti looking where to go. Gets it to Pino. Pino brings it up across half court, working on Witkowski. Rejects the screen by Pianchi. Dish over to Hayden Johnson on the wing. Back to Pianchi on the top of the key. Pianchi takes one dribble. Back to Hayden Johnson on top of the key. Dish to Madeline Taplin on the wing. Back over to Pianchi on the other wing. And just an errant pass right there. Goes out of bounds. And Lions will take possession. Not rarely do you see Josie Christian coming out of the game, but she is checking out. Give her a break. She's played all game so far. Coming in for her will be number 4, Hannah Faber. Faber dishes to Witkowski. Witkowski dishes to Lillian Christian. Lillian Christian off the glass. No good. Foul.
A buck and some change left to play in this season opener for the Flyweight Conference for women's basketball. Laconia Spartans just taking it to the Lions, but just trying to play for some pride here, both literally and metaphorically. Because they're the Lion pride. Get it?
Get it.
Understood. Lily Christian good on the first from the line. Brings it back within 30.
Checking in for the Spartans now is number 50, Genevieve Ron. Lillian Christian's second attempt is good. Hayden Johnson to inbound, gets it to Pino. Pino brings it up across half court, working on Witkowski. Pino crosses over, screened by Johnson, dishes to Taplin. Screened by Ron. Taplin, 3-ball, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Hayden Johnson, off the glass and good. Lillian Christian inbounds it to Witkowski. Witkowski brings it up across half court, working on Pino. Witkowski drives over, dishes down to Lillian Christian. Christian gets it to Faber. Down to Jadalee Lidke. Faber drives in off the back iron, no good. And we got a jump ball. The possession will be the Spartans.
Under a minute now left in regulation. 74-43.
Checking back in for the Lions now is number 5, Brianna Free. Johnson gets it into Pino, working on Witkowski again. Crosses over behind her back, gets it over to Grotti. Grotti up to Pino. Pino working across, crossover, loses control, and I don't know what that was called. What was called there? Well, anyways, we got Lion ball on the sideline. Jadalee Lidke inbounds to Witkowski. Witkowski brings it across half court. Over to Faber. Faber back to Lidke. Down to Free. Free turns, drives, and fouled on the shot. Brianna Free will go to the line. And the foul is on number 3, Madeline Taplin. See what they did there?
Yes. PA guy having some fun with it. Brianna Free in and out on our first. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We love having you, and obviously wouldn't be able to do it without you guys and our lovely sponsors. So glad you could tune in from home or wherever you're watching from tonight. See these two teams match off.
Last free throw by Brianna Free was no good. Rebounded by the Lions and put back in for the basket by Lily Christian. Now inbounded to Pino for the Spartans. Pino brings it up, dishes to Hayden Johnson. Johnson working on Lillian Christian. Gives it back over to Pino.
Looks like the Spartans will just elect to hold the ball to end this game. 5 seconds ticking away. Still guarded by Lily Christian, a little tight looking for the steal, but that'll do it. 74-45. The Spartans come into the Lions' Den here in Lomira and take it to them no problem. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, just a brief post-game recap.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Welcome back to Jeff's live streams post-game show brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors. 72-45, the final here from Lomira. Jacob, run me through your final thoughts, how you felt about the game. Obviously, flyweight conference action opening up. How's it feel?
Yeah, opening flyweight conference. It's going to be a conference. They always say it's the toughest conference, and it proved to be tonight. The scoreboard doesn't do it justice, but the first half, the Spartans and the Lions, they really fought it out between each other, and ultimately, the Spartans out-battled the Lions and shutting down some of the passes and shots that were available, and they finally came out on top. But just the Spartans' first win on the season and just the Lions' first loss on the season, and it'll be a good season for both teams, and we'll see how far they all make it.
Yeah, still early play here in conference, so it's nothing like it's set in stone. Still a lot of growing for both of these teams. Both young teams comparative to, I guess, their last year squad, so it should be interesting. But how big do you think it is to open your season like this, your conference season, with a win like this for the Spartans, Jacob?
The Spartans, when they opened their conference season, they came in and they wanted to do some they wanted to play ball like they have been in years past, and I think they came in and they did what they wanted to. And I mean, there's not anything that you can never be pleased with as a coach, but I'm sure Coach Morgan is probably really pleased with the effort that his girls gave today, and he was able to pull off a win, and he was quite excited to get his first win on the season.
Yeah, definitely exciting times, especially a conference matchup. That's why they always say non-conference is great to get the team ready, but it does not mean anything. Jacob, anything else before we send this over to the prayer and get out of here?
No, I just want to say thank you to all our viewers, and good luck on the rest of the season in both teams, and hope to see you guys on the channel or watching us soon.
Yeah, with that note, we will send it to a prayer like we like to do here at Jeff's live streams. Please join us in a prayer. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for another amazing, fantastic, blessed day to get to do what we get to do. We love being up here covering these high school athletes, and I'm sure you guys love having us. At least I hope you do. We also want to thank you for allowing the girls to get to do what they love to do. I mean, they're out here just having fun, playing some basketball, and they get to do another day of it, another year of it. They just get to keep going, and that's exactly what they love. We also want to thank you for no major injuries there. I mean, Marissa Johnson, we thought for a second after she took that tumble into the bleachers, but man, what a strong cookie down on the court, getting up with a smile on her face, and she didn't even get checked out of the game. Going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises, but nothing major. We love to see it. One final ask from you. We just want to ask that everybody gets home safely tonight. All the parents, the players, the coaches, the fans, us. Some people got long drives, snowy conditions out there, not always the best, but hey, want to make sure all of them get home safely. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The Spartans take down the Lomira Lions, the home opener for the Lions for conference play. This has been Makai Ackerman, joined by Jacob, of course, Kaya and Taylor down on the court for us. Another fantastic production here by all the team on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams, and we cannot wait to see you at a court or rink near us. Good night.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Bondi Family Dental,
Sargento Cheese, Lens Truck Center, Right Way Home Improvement, Taco Bell,
Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Quest Interiors, Wisconsin Lighting Lab,
BCI Burke, Marion University, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Musa Sheet Metal,
Coal, Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Marco Tax Service, Winnebago Lutheran Academy,
Bob's Pizza, AirTech, Silica for your home, The Wellness Way,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Roush Insurance, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Bristol Morgan Bank, New Medical Center, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Hopper's Silk Screen and Embroidery,
Smith Builders, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Brad Tagliapietra, American Family Insurance Agent, Everson Law Office,
Michaels Corporation, Aurora Healthcare, Vogel Family Dentistry, Anders Auto Parts, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings,
Sir Rower Family Dental.